Previously on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, we were captured by Dane Ashglade and his men. He took us into a shadow world where he showed us High Dawn and what Raja Sane was doing to my land. Deep within the mountain lay the dragon Bindrailth. He intended to unleash the dragon upon the world. I got so mad that I hit him with my magical warhammer and knocked his block clean off. Back in the real world, we were thrown in the carts and taken away. But not before little Treble played around with his new spells, and he hit poor Peter the horse with Thunderwave, and a chase pursued. A fight happened in a clearing where I headbutted some people to death, and Calbo did something. We left on the carts and ended up in Movis, where a carnival was underway.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep.
Welcome everyone to Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, my name is Gadget and I'll be your DM for the evening. And joining us this week, it's the master of the dice himself, playing Calbo Capri, it's Biggie.
Alright, I'm Biggie!
And if you don't listen to Modern Escapism, you won't have any idea what that's about. Playing Treble Clef, it is Oodles.
Hiya.
Playing Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine.
Hello.
And dying loudly in the corner over there, it's Stig playing Stigveld.
Alright, I'm Biggie! That's how you do it.
No, Stig, not Biggie.
That's how he does his own voice.
Hello.
All right, my name's Dominic Littlewood from Homes Under the Hammer.
And if you're American, you won't have any fucking clue what we're talking about. Anyway, as Stigveld so righteously laid back out there, in the last episode, Dane Ashglade kind of showed them a bit of a major threat to the world that's going on. Then, Stigveld clattered him in the face with a magical hammer, as you do. It's a solution to some problems. And then, carried away on horseback, well, in carts, and Treble deciding to be RSPCA safe and attacking a poor horse with lightning. Mm-hmm. And a nice big fight.
I didn't know horses were weak to lightning.
Famously weak to lightning, mate.
I didn't read the manual.
Never did Biggie when he tried to burn my ropes.
Yeah, there was that as well. My God.
I need to rest up. I'm on minus...
Yeah, you might want to take a potion.
No, I'm only on 34 out of 40,
So we join the party as they are approaching Movis. And as they're approaching Movis kind of as the sun's starting to set. There's the sound of this carnival coming through the walls. And as the road kind of approaches Movis, you see these kind of these long walls that basically cross a mountain range. And you can see some kind of little spires above in that. And then the mountains up in the background. And as you come through the gatehouse, no one really pays you any mind. You're still dressed as guards at this point because you stole the guards' uniforms. People are littering the bridge that leads into the town. You come onto the bridge, and if you all head over to Roll20, I can show you on the map what the city itself actually looks like. Because as you come through the portcullis, you see the land on the side of you drop down about 50 feet. You still remain on the bridge itself. And there are houses and taverns and markets as far as the eye can see. But the bridge doesn't lead to any of them. You see, the bridge it's effectively a sky bridge, and it leads you towards a raised square in the middle of the city with a city inside it. And that's Movis, what you're heading to. You have the noble part of the city above, and you have slums and workers' houses down below. The city... someone roll me a history check. In fact, Biggie's got new dice. Biggie, you roll me a history check.
So 20, yeah?
D20.
14!
Way!
Maybe the curse is gone. So Calbo happens to know about Movis. Movis is a town that was built on the history of the Draconic Wars. He knows that this city originally was under threat from the dragons during the initial skirmishes, where the Trossenden mines in the mountains were overtaken by the dragons, and it was the bravery of the people who lived here who saved the center part of the city, and as a result of that, everyone started to come here for work. Everyone came here as a border city, but also to get work into the mountain ranges. And this festival is the celebration of that.
And I hear the bread's good too.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than in Movis.
Sounds great.
Oh, you'll have it.
So yeah, the festival is called the Festival of the Lost. Movis is a town that's well known both in kind of human culture, but also in Dragonborn culture, because this was where, from the dragon's perspective, a horrendous murder occurred. Because humans pushed into the mines and pushed the dragons away. But from the human perspective, many died protecting the city, but it remained safe from dragons at all times. And it was a huge propaganda machine for humanity.
They're going to love seeing me turn up, aren't they?
Well, this was like 70 years ago.
They'll probably have human guilt as well.
People remember.
So as the cart kind of trundles along this bridge towards the central noble part of the city, people around you are dancing, they are singing. Most of them are reasonably undressed, painted with skulls, flowers, tribal patterns all over their body. You can smell alcohol and drugs everywhere.
What?
The place is going wild with the dancing. You don't know where the music is coming from, but it's rhythmic and you can all feel it in your bones as you reach the end of the bridge and you come through the one last portcullis and you reach the glittering golden... as you reach the glittering kind of very high-to-do, more noble part of the city that's raised up in the middle.
Oh god, this is amazing. Where do we start? Calbo, you kind of know this place. Where's the nearest bar? Let's get fucked up.
I think every building's one. There's bushweed everywhere. This is perfect. I'm running out.
You, in fact, roll me a perception check as well, Biggie.
400. 6.
6.
That's a good time.
You can smell a very familiar bushweed, but you can't tell where it's coming from. But you know it's one that's found at home that humans don't tend to have.
We shall do well here.
What say you two go have a walk? We'll meet at the tavern rather soon.
Sounds good to me. Come on,
Perfect.
Calbo, let's get these old clothes off and find something more fancy to wear.
I need to talk to my old friend Stigveld.
So you take a minute. You park up the horse and cart in the stables to the side. You do happen to see an empty stable that says Peter.
Rip,
Less said, the better.
Rip, little P.
And Capri and Calbo take a moment to get back into their normal clothes, take off their disguises, and assuming kind of as through the throng of people that Stigveld and Treble have kind of jumped off the back of the cart.
Right, old bean. I know Goliaths are said to be stoic. What's eating at you? You're very quiet.
I've been thinking on our
Oh god,
journey
I thought
over
I
here.
smelled burning wood.
I have to leave.
What? Leave? As in...
You saw what he showed us. My homeworld has been ravaged. My people are in chains. My mother, he's made her a slave. He's made slaves of my people, and he's desecrating our sacred mountains. I have to get back to Hydon, and I have to get back
Stigveld.
there as soon as possible.
Get on your knee and look at me in the eyes.
I still wouldn't be low enough.
Your home, Hydon, is thousands of leagues away. Overseas! You need to come to your senses. We don't know if that cheap conjurer of tricks is trying to seduce you or lie to us.
What if he is not lying, and that was real? What if that dragon is unleashed on the world? The world will burn, and it will be all my fault.
We haven't seen a dragon in centuries.
One's been walking with you, twat.
No, you're dragonkin. And you're not listening to this conversation, actually, Mr. Omnipotence.
That's why I didn't do his voice.
Also, how many references can you pepper into one set of dialogue?
What you need to do,
Challenging him there.
is take the blue pill or the red pill. I'm joking. No, listen. It's not very often I'll be real with anyone. Just think about this. How are you getting to Hydon? Where's your money?
I'll find a way.
You can't ride a hammer to Hydon. And then I slap him on the thigh. Silly man.
Oi.
Just stick with me. I will think of a way to get us there. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but I've never led you astray yet, have I? While he's holding his fingers behind his back crossed.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, you believe that, Stigveld.
Of course I do. I believe you. But I am still worried. I need to ask the other two. I need to ask you if you will be with me and you will help me raise the funds to get back there. It is a good thousands of leagues away and will take the better part of a year to get there, even with the money. I don't like these hums.
Yep. We shall do that. But I know.
Treble, roll a survival check. 20. You distinctly remember in school learning about the sea between Sheol and High Dawn. There are a lot of sea monsters in there. And a lot of very tentacly deathy things.
Don't forget about the sea monsters and on the high seas there. We're not well equipped for that. We need a big warship. So, I know a way to cheer you up, old bean. Let's head to the armory. Come on, let's spend some of this cash.
I think I would rather have a beer.
We could do that, and then visit the armory. You know I love to go to the armory pissed. So we head back and see what the others are doing? Because by now, they're surely at the tavern.
I need to drown my sorrows. I need to get back there, but you are right. I can't.
Yeah, I'm always right.
I can't do it now. I can't do it with this pissants of pennies I've got. I've got no money.
I've got some money. I'll buy you some beer. And then I pat him on ass, like a friend had pat him on back, but because he's so tall, I'm patting him on ass.
So as you turn around, you can see that Calbo and Capri are already getting well into the shenanigans that's going on. Capri's downing a bottle of wine, and Calbo is existing in a small cloud of smoke.
We're over here!
There they are.
In the background, you can hear kind of fireworks are starting to pop off, and you can see there are kind of priest maidens who are just casting lights in the sky as well, and it's a wonderful, very pretty existence here. All these admittedly probably quite rich people are really loving life in the most decadent way possible. And as you turn around, Treble, you see a parchment on the wall that is entirely doused in black paint, but with 5 letters daubed on it in white script that just say Oakleaf.
Oh no.
And as you look around the marketplace, you see more of these posters. And you know that someone's here.
No. Guys, I need you to do me a big favour.
Yes?
Gather your things, we need to leave.
What? No! We've only just got
leaving.
here.
I want
Well,
the
you
drink.
take a toke of this. This is good.
Don't say I didn't warn you then.
Capri, give me that beer.
Yes, take 2.
And I just literally down both beers, one after another.
And I'm using teeny tiny prestidigitations to make little sparks fly all over the show.
Don't make us look. Oh God, you're drawing attention. Oh no, by the gods!
Shut
Yes,
up!
more.
Another!
Have some of this. I got it off some deadbeat punk over there.
Never heard of her.
And as you're passing that around, Calbo, you see 2 dragonborn women walk past and they're saying,
Oh, a hero Clef is here. Do you know where he is?
and the other one says,
I think he's at Northman's.
Oh no.
and they head a little bit further into the town.
Have I? Not sure.
Barkeep, bring me a keg. These things
Still
are.
out,
These things
still
are.
outside Stigveld.
Am I?
Yeah, you haven't gone into a bar yet. This is just the scene that's happening kind of
I
outside.
thought we were in a bar. Sorry.
No, we're outside on the benches.
No. Yeah, it's just this is the kind of party it is. It's just the entire town's party. So the two Dragonborn will kind of walk off, and you see them enter a kind of a grandiose looking building a little bit down the street.
Why are you so quiet?
So for reference, you guys are down here where all these there are a load of kind of market tents and that which the market stalls have been taken out, but the tents remain, and people are just kind of dancing in them, just using them as kind of like almost like little clubbing venues.
Well,
Well, what?
why are you so quiet? Look at this. There's a party atmosphere. You should be well in your element. There's women everywhere. You haven't said hello there once.
I know. I'm just keeping my head down. I'm very tired. I might just head off.
No, you just picked him up by the scruff of his
Ah,
neck. So you
brute! Put me down.
Why? What is up with you?
What is down with you?
A lot.
Put me down. Put me down. Let me talk to you. Listen. You see those posters? I know you can't bloody read.
Cheeky bastard, I can read.
What does it say then?
Oh, cloth.
Oh my days. Does it remind you of someone else's surname?
I don't know an cloth.
You do know an O'Clef. That's what it says, you Burke.
Ah, are you performing here?
Think about it. Where have we been, man?
Ah, your brother is real then.
We cannot
Meanwhile,
tell.
me and Calbo have started a conga line.
I don't want to tell the others because they'll want to see him, and I just don't want to.
I want to see him.
Oh my days.
Calbo, roll me a dex check for conga.
One.
6.
6.
Fouls.
You managed to get 6 people in your conga line.
Yeah.
It's mad how the congas got into this realm, this multiverse.
It goes across all universes.
Yeah, the cloud of bush smoke around Calbo is just getting thicker and thicker.
Let's keep this to ourselves, please, Stigveld.
There's posters everywhere. They're going to
I
notice.
know. There's not
Come on,
many
guys, get in the line.
Oh, shut up! God. I'm so stressed.
I'm just... If I'm being honest, today I can't be arsed. I just want to get drunk.
Well, let's remain here then. Let's not follow the posters.
Can't go where I want to go. What's the point?
Have you ever tried Movis Mead?
Yes. No.
It's 12%.
Ah. I like
Let me
the
go.
sound of
Let me
that.
go grab you a few. Wait here. Sit down.
Get us some bread while you're there.
What did your last slave die of?
Capri, Proserpine jumps off your shoulder and starts to walk towards the Northman pub.
The Northman pub.
Is this looking like a pub crawl, Proserpine?
Oh, yes.
Come on, Calbo, it's off to the next one.
Yes.
No, what about your bread?
Oh.
Fuck the bread, we'll get some in the next one.
Oh dear. Stigveld, we're gonna have to follow them. Oh God! So I just drink the mead fast. Oh, this is strong. Bloody hell.
So as Proserpine walks up towards the door of Northman, so a drunk kind of stumbles out He's look, it's the cat! And he tries to pick Proserpine up, who then turns into a set of spikes.
What, like from Sonic the Hedgehog?
And he kind of wanders off, and the cat just returns back to his normal form. And Treble, you can hear, just from the distance, that little snickering that you know Proserpine's having fun.
The cat's having fun.
Good boy.
And, I want the cat, so I want to use my magic, the speak to animals.
Have you got any spell slots left?
Double check.
Because I think you might have used them all up in...
Let me fucking check.
Rested, yeah. Did that guy drop any rings like Sonic?
I've got two.
Any
I've got
bit
two
of
left.
spare cash, I'll take.
I've got 2 left, so I'm going to use speak to animals now.
Yeah, speak to animals. Okay, yeah. So what do you want to say to Proserpine?
Cat, come here. Come hither.
I go where I please.
Please do me a solid.
You heard him.
Can you look through that window for me and just tell me what you see?
So he hops up onto the window. And says,
There are a lot of people inside.
How tall are they?
All sizes. One's as big as the idiot. One's as small as you.
One?
Small one. Small one is on stage.
Oh, fuck's sake.
you can hear music kind of like coming through the door, and it sounds like lute music and the sound of regret and charm.
Oh dear. Onwards we go then.
Charm and regret's my favourites.
I'm not going in first.
Let's hope this bard is better than the one we've got.
I'm just pushed to the front, smash open the door. I want a beer!
So as you walk in, and people kind of scatter out the way, trying to find various amounts of alcohol that will satiate a Goliath. you see this place is Northman's Bar is effective. It used to be a playhouse, and all the seats have been stripped out. But you have kind of ornate crenellations and decorations above a huge stage. But people are standing in the middle, dancing. There are tables towards the sides, like very long kind of bench tables. Everything's finished off in wood effect, but with kind of gold leaf on it. It's very decorative. It's a place that cost an absolute fortune to make several hundred years ago when it was built. And you can see on stage there is a very small man, and he is dressed all in black. A black leather tunic, a black coat, long black hair, dark and round glasses. His skin is kind of pale and silvered, and he's wearing a 3-point tricorn hat. And he's carrying a lute that's inlaid with kind of mother of pearl and abalone, and everything is very decorative. And behind him there are other people, and there is a band playing, and the kind of the last chords are coming out of a song, and he just kind of steps up and he opens his mouth, and you can't hear anything he's saying over the din, and he kind of flicks his fingers down at a woman in front of him who flicks her fingers, casting a spell, casting thaumaturgy on him to allow his voice to boom again.
Thanks, love. Welcome, everyone. My name is Quattro Oakcliffe.
That's your brother!
Shut up.
This just got interesting.
And Treble like skirts to the corner and sits on a low bearing stool and just hides in the shadows like Strider.
Right. And as Quattro is kind of like charming the audience, like women are kind of screaming up at him, guys are kind of cheering for him. There's an ogre in the corner that's clapping so loud it's like having reverberations through the room. And he stands on the stage and goes,
I'm so glad that you've enjoyed my set so far. I've got one more song for you all.
Yeah, of course he does.
It's about someone very close to my heart. Someone I ain't seen in a long time. And someone, if you listen to this song, you'll realise how much he fucked up. These are stories that come from the other side of the country that I've told all the way across this bleeding continent.
Yeah.
And I think that you'll enjoy this one. So get your drink, pull up a chair, and sit back and listen.
This is gonna
Sounds
be
like
awesome.
they were raised in a completely different part of the country.
You'll see.
the lights go dim and he stands up. The girls cast thaumaturgy on all the other instruments, making them louder and louder and booming through the room.
This is shocking.
Well, Triple went down to Fixa. He were looking for a song to sing. He was in a bind because he was way behind to play for the court of the king. When he came across this young lass fiddling fast, she was fucking hot. And Treble jumped up on the stage and said, "Girl, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a talented bard too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play a pretty good fiddle, girl, but this bard ain't a liar. I'll bet a wallet of gold against your oaks, I'll set your world on fire." The girl said, "My name's Anya, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, cause I'm the best there's ever been." Treble flex up those fingers and play your lute real hard, cause hell's broke loose in Fixa and you don't hold the cards. And if I win I get your shiny wallet filled with gold, but if I lose then you can have my own. Fiddler opened up her case and said, "I'll start the show." And fire flew from her fingertips as she rosined up her bow. And she pulled the bow across the strings and it made a wicked hiss. And then a band of drunks joined in and it sounded something like this.
The priestess just raises a hand and Quattro starts to float in the air as he plays the solo.
I can see where the talent went.
She says, "You're pretty good, old gal. Sit down in that chair right there and let me give this piece a whirl. To the Lich King, run boys run. Madness of the King in the morning sun. Take you back to mine, off we go. Gonna scream my name, treble alone." Next morning, Treble woke with Anya in his sheets. Thought to himself, oh, she looked ever so sweet. Door burst in. "You're under arrest on the order of the king. This girl's Fixa's princess. Come here, you little thing." He tried to get away, run boy run. Guards picked him up in the morning sun. Kicked and he screamed, "No, God, no." Off to the prison of hope he's thrown. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, oh you've done it now. Go on lad, run. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, oh you've stepped through this time, Treble, ain't you?
Ha ha! Excellent! Great!
Excellent! The audience
Again! Encore!
The audience in the room just kind of like erupt in a mixture of applause, laughter, merriment. Beer is flying everywhere. It's a right party, and Treble kind of is lowered back to the ground.
Not Treble, Quattro.
Sorry, Quattro, yeah, is lowered back to the ground after kind of floating around for about 2 minutes there. He goes,
Thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure to play for you tonight. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Charlatan!
I'll be back on to...
And suddenly, dead silence.
I didn't
Charlatan.
And Quattro looks over to the back corner.
Who said that?
Brother.
And he like blinks a couple of times and kind of takes off his glasses and looks by.
Well. If it ain't the diminutive runt.
If it ain't the chubby bastard.
If it ain't the poor boy that got thrown in prison for screwing the wrong girl.
If it isn't the black sheep.
Only by design.
This is weird, isn't it?
Barkeep, get that man a drink. I need to speak to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet my brother, Treble O'Clef, the subject of that song.
And everyone just kind of turns and looks at you.
Thanks.
Stigveld claps. Hey! It's not really
anyone.
It's not really taking in the situation properly.
When everyone turns back to look at the stage, Quattro's left the stage.
Come here, you.
And the party kind of starts to resume, and you're sat kind of.
They've put the ogre on the
crowd.
bongos.
The party can start to resume, and you're kind of left for a few minutes before Quattro emerges from the backstage area with his flunkies. And by his flunkies, I mean the 4 kobolds who are holding up a platter that he's standing on and walking him out there.
Ladies, gentlemen, it's lovely to see you. Brother, welcome.
You always liked to be the centre of attention, didn't you?
Well, yeah. That's why I became a bard.
You became a bard, that's right. Yes, that's right, a bard. Oh, how are you doing?
Wealthily.
He says, and he just kind of throws gold out to people.
Oh, you paid the
Great
debt
sticky
off.
Gadget.
Silence a second.
Got any more? Got any spare?
Listen, wait. Just be quiet. Drink your drinks.
Okay.
Yes, I paid the debt off many times over.
Still dyeing your hair?
Still dyeing yours?
Shut up, man. Shut up.
There's the difference between me and you, Treble. I'm honest about what I do.
Flagrancy.
Gets me paid.
Anyhow, let me introduce you my crew. This is,
Oh, yes, I've heard about Treble's team. I've heard that song.
I'll bet you have, yes. It's travelled far and wide.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you think?
It's pretty good. One of the better ones you've wrote.
Every time. Anyhow, this is the mighty Stigveld of Hydon.
Oh, it's just... everything's rubbish.
Yes. This is the fierce monk from wherever monks are, Calbo Greymerkin.
Well met. Why do you both sound so different?
Please be quiet a second. And this feisty demon girl is, what's her name again? Cortina something or other?
One of these days.
No, it's Capri. Capri Schmitty.
I didn't realize you knew.
I knew from the day we met. Oh. This is my crew. Quattro, where's your crew?
Well, 4 of them are lifting me up right now.
Indentured servants.
And about 100 people in here.
Everyone again turns and waves at you, Treble.
Okay.
Fight them all if you want Treble.
Just be quiet. Drink.
There's no need to fight here, big man. We're all friends.
So you've got a comedian as well. Oh, okay. Friends, yes.
I tell you what, there's obviously issues between us. Let's have a drink and have a bit of a party and we can talk.
Yes.
So, now Capri, you lovely little thing.
Oh dear.
I see how many bottles of wine that you've sunk since you got here.
They went on mine. They were.
I think I've got the thing for you.
And he clicks his fingers 3 times, and a flunky comes out with a barrel on a dolly and puts it in front of you. And Quattro puts his hand on it and says,
Now, I don't know if you're used to good stuff, but this is Gobbler's Codpiece. They only made 200 barrels of this. You can have it. All of it.
Such a bastard.
You're much nicer than your brother.
Well, I try.
and then he turns to Calbo and goes,
And what's your particular poison, son?
I like a nice bit of bushweed, actually.
It's a good lad. I like a bit of a smoke now and again.
God.
and he again clicks his fingers 3 times, and a different flunky comes out with a box, and he holds it up to you and says, and he when you open it up, you realize it's fey bushweed. The kind that you
couldn't get.
smell in the Fairwoods, but you weren't allowed to take.
I'll get favours.
Can I low-key do an investigation check though on my Gobbler's copies, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oops. 16.
16. It's only the 8-year-old, not the 12-year-old.
Ah, that'll be... I'll make do. I'll slum it. Not poisoned though, right?
No, it's not poison at all. It's perfectly legit wine.
Oh, what an absolute gent.
And then he turns to Stigveld and goes, "Now, I've met a Goliath or two in my time. You're one of them there Idorn people, aren't you?"
Yes.
He's hammered.
We met Goliaths. I'm the only Goliath on this continent.
Who said I met them on this continent? I've been about.
Oh dear.
Well, one thing I know about Goliaths is that they like a bit of praise.
He clicks the fingers on both of his hands a couple of times, and three very beautiful women come towards Stigveld and start fawning over his muscles.
Hello there.
Oh, you must be so strong. Look at the size of you.
I am strong. Feel that. Feel that.
Oh,
what's his wallet feeling?
Oh my! How much can you throw?
Oh,
A bear?
give me something to throw. I threw a bear once.
Oh my god! I bet you must tell us everything about it. And they kind of like grab your hands and kind of just lead you into the crowd and just start kind of fawning over Stigveld.
Treble, going with the ladies.
Okay.
Why have I got a box?
Keep your coin purse at hand.
This is the best night ever.
Biggie, roll a Constitution check.
I was going to say, if someone steals Stigveld's gold,
15.
this fucking place is getting wrecked.
15. For 15, you are really fucking high, but you know where you are. You're the very good kind of very fucking high.
Snoop Dogg high.
Yeah.
You could still write an
functionally
album,
high.
but you're high.
Oh yeah. Best mixtape you've ever put down.
Drop it like it's hot.
So Quattro then kind of hops down off the platter and stands just directly in front of you, Treble.
Come on, sunshine. Let's have a chat.
And he kind of
You've shrunk.
Still taller than you by a centimetre.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and he leads you backstage. And you walk past kind of like various musicians and various kind of bards and actors and all kind of thing who are preparing for the next shows. And he leads you into his dressing room. His dressing room is actually surprisingly plain. You would expect it to have been a lot grander for the kind of ego that the man has. But it's very very plain. There's a bed, there's a couple of chairs and a table in there and a mirror. And his clothes chest, which you can see all the clothes in it are all black. And he closes the door and locks it. And he turns around. Well, what did you think?
Oh, what did you try to do a spectacle for?
Well, it sells, doesn't it? And he takes off his hat and he kind of pulls off the black wig, and he's got the same colour hair as you. And he walks over to the side and kind of like wipes at his face, and like a lot of the kind of the silvery face paint comes off. He's still got pale skin like Treble, but it's not the silvery.
He's more travelled.
Yeah, he's a bit more travelled, but he's effectively he's almost your double. And he just stands in front and he says, "I know it's very silly, but it sells. It gets so much money. How are you, brother? It's lovely to see you after all this time."
It was bloody pathetic. Oh my god, the show that you put on. Oh, you copied my act.
Well, you've been missing for 3 years.
You didn't come and try and find me, did you, Burke?
Well, I did. How do you think I got the story for the song?
Who did you?
You're in the prison of hope. How the hell am I going to get there and get to you?
Who did you speak to?
There was a few. I have some sources on the inside.
Are you still
of there,
talking to the
government.
Crown Guard?
No. The cleaner, very lovely lady.
I'm sure she
knows
is.
a lot of things. Oh yes, Rosalita they call her.
Rosalita. Okay. So what are you doing here? What's all this?
Well, I needed to make some money, and well, quite frankly,
Skint, aren't you?
These No, I'm far from skint, but these rubes keep paying me for it. They don't know what the real Quattro Clef's like. They don't know about the... They don't know about the performance school. They don't know about the symphonies.
Oh, good days, good times.
Yes. Do you remember that time we locked the dean of the university in a grand piano?
I don't think we got him out.
Oh, shit.
Probably still there.
Oh,
shit.
That was like 10 years ago.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Wine?
Have you heard of our sister, our lovely sister?
No. She went on a journey up to the northern lands, and I think she met somebody up there.
She's still studying dragons?
No. She gave that up.
Oh.
No, she's studying lumberjacks.
Yes.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
Yes. Oh, God, yeah, she's definitely our
Well, next
sister,
time you
isn't
see Stanza, just let me know.
Well, yes. And if you happen to see her, tell her,
Yes, I know. I understand.
And Quattro goes over to the sideboard and he kind of pours a couple of glasses of wine and brings one
you,
over.
brother.
You up?
I said, thank you, brother. I had a mouthful of smoke.
So he hands you over and says, to mother and father, and he kind of clinks the glasses together.
To mother.
Look, you'll be happy to know he's dead.
Oh, at least today wasn't a complete waste. How?
Yes. Well, he decided to set up a trading company with the Hollows, and he didn't count on how hard it is to live in the desert.
So his wealth
went to mother.
Okay, fair enough.
It's safe. Don't worry. I've got my eye on it.
I bet you bloody have.
I've got my eye on my third. Your third is perfectly safe.
Excellent.
And yes, and the agreement still stands. You still get the house.
Perfect. I'm trying to make my way back there for some time now, but you know how it is. You gather a party, a posse. I am the leader, by the way, as you can clearly see.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you seem to have gathered quite the troop here.
Oh no, they're just lackeys and hangers-on. I don't give a shit about them. They're not why I'm really here.
Why are you really here?
And he gets a little bit cagey, so can you roll me a investigation check?
10. Plus 12 total.
12. So you notice kind of like near the top of the chest where his clothes are, there is a leather wrap of tools. Not the kind of tools a bard would carry around.
Hey, look at that. What's that for? The tools?
Well, you know, I always had extra interests besides music. How do you think I got into our professor's safe? Those were some dirty magazines he kept in there. No, most people don't keep them in safes. It was quite perplexing. I wanted the money.
Yeah, it's very odd. And what are you planning? Come on, out with it.
I tell you what, brother, let's have another drink. And we'll cut back over to the main bar, where Capri, Stigveld, and Calbo are currently trying to party.
I do something.
Me and Calbo are having a little dance.
Pissed. I am Goliath, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend. Give me another beer.
Capri, I think he needs one of your pepper talks.
The three girls that Quattro kind of sent to fawn over you are starting to look incredibly uncomfortable right now. At this giant man that they were fawning over just crying.
Would you care for some wine? Would that help? Not too much, but a little bit.
Just taste of vinegar. I hate wine. Oh, get it together, Stigveld. Let's go.
Have a smoke at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Stigveld's going to take a toke for once to try and chill out.
Roll a Constitution saving check with a DC of 15 because Stigveld has never smoked this before.
I've never seen a Goliath vomit either.
It's going to white it.
The 20, yeah, D20.
Yeah, D20. You've got to get over 15 to pass this one. This is a hard check.
Stigveld gets a 3.
Ooh. Stigveld takes one big puff, like pulls every little scrap of leaf that's in the pipe into his lungs.
Wait.
And then projectile vomits it across the dance floor. And in grand Welbeckian / British tradition, everyone's going, "Way!" with a slow clap.
I'm going to go lie down.
Well, that was spectacular. Spectacular.
That was great.
Really caught some. You really caught some air. They really got some air.
So, cutting back to Treble and Quattro. He's filled up your glass of wine again.
Are you trying to get me drunk, brother?
No, I'm trying to get you relaxed.
For?
Well,
I've got a feeling there's always an ulterior motive with you.
Well, there might be. There may well be, yes.
Spit it out.
Okay. I may need your help.
The performance. The performance always leads back to him needing his brother. The posters. That was a wise move as well. Very clever.
Oh, yes. Yes, well, it's branding, isn't it? Good.
It worked.
Oh, yes. Got you here, didn't it?
It did.
Well, you see, there is something in the town that I need, that someone wants me to get for them.
And it's not money, clearly not.
Well, this is the thing, my brother. Money is of no object here.
Mm-hmm.
And money can come your way if you're willing to help.
How much we talking?
Well, given the payment that I'm going to be receiving from the buyer, and given the fact that you and your compatriots will be doing some of the work, or all of the work, 20,000 gold.
Just that little?
It's a significant item, and there is a significant amount of work to get it, but it's worth it.
Right, get your wig back on. Come on, let's head outside.
Okay, then. Do you not want to even know what I'm asking of you?
I haven't said yes yet.
Fair enough, and he steps over to the dressing table, and he puts his wig on, puts the tripod
He's doing this
hat
on purpose because he wants to hear him say everything in front of other people.
Right, okay.
That's how he knows.
Puts his sunglasses back on. Yes.
All right then. Let's go see your bard.
Let's
Or bard
go
your
see
band.
Let's go see him then.
Don't do voices. You can't do it, son.
Neither can you. You slag.
Oh, you slag.
Come on, let's bloody go. Crikey. Are you keeping that voice on the whole time?
Well, until I know that I can reveal myself to them, yes.
Come on.
So many biggies on this episode.
Please don't make me laugh. So the pair of you kind of walk back out.
What on earth has happened here? Is that vomit?
Don't ask.
You see that they're outside in the party.
I'm imagining that scene at the end of From Dusk Till Dawn where the vampires have been killed.
No. It's like Moses parting the Red Sea. Just down the middle, there is this huge line of sick, and people are still partying on either side of it.
People are sliding
Like
through it.
that scene from Community when he comes back in, the whole place is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's long line of sick. The 4 kobolds are just slowly cleaning it up, but they're only a foot tall. It's taking them forever to do. So he goes, I think your big fella, he's a bit sick, isn't he? And he kind of points over at Stigveld, who's just lying on the stage.
Is there any chance we could get a room and discuss your plans? All of us?
And he hums and he haws for a second and says,
I've got a place in the lower town.
Perfect.
It's a little safe house.
and he reaches into his tunic and he pulls the key out and he hands it to you. He says,
Go to the guard tower on the middle of the bridge and there's a set of stairs that'll take you down.
Okay.
Des, how am I going to roll my wine?
I'll see you there in a couple of hours.
Okay, goodbye.
And he wanders back off into the backstage area.
Guys, we need to go.
Oh, the party's just beginning.
Come have a
Calbo,
drink.
you can bring it with us. We've got a room. Bring what you need. Some, ladies, could you escort this tall Goliath gentleman outside for us, please?
Now, what you pay for that?
Quattro said he's going to pay you 200 each.
Ooh. So the three of them are going to roll strength checks. And two of them are strong enough to just drag him through the line of sick that will lubricate the floor and drag him out to the front of the building.
Excellent. And can they chuck him into the horse water feeder, please, to sober him up?
Yeah, sure.
I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So they drag Stigveld out to the front, and where there's a horse water box, they just kind of drop him head first into it.
Yeah.
The weight of his shoulders kind of crushing the concrete on either side of it, kind of breaking it in half, but it's enough to wake him up.
Perfect. Stigveld, snap out of it. I'm slapping it. As if when you're slapping people's faces, but I'm slapping his thighs. Snap out of it. I've got to the room. Come on.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Down by the tower.
That
Come
was
on.
embarrassing.
I've got the key. Just, we'll speak of it then. We need to go now. Everyone come. Demon girl, bring your bloody drink.
Calbo.
Calbo, no smoking, please.
No, I need to ask Calbo, will you carry my keg of wine, please?
No problem.
Can I do an acrobatics check, please?
Sure.
I want to lean on all fours behind Capri, and I want Calbo to lean forward and push her into the water as well to sober her up.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to need to roll a big one for this, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much, because it's not so much acrobatics, it's more strength, because you
17.
You manage it, so...
She's in as well.
Yeah. So splash in the water, and...
I don't have to do it to Calbo, because he can handle his high.
I'm just glaring at you.
Right, guys, follow me. Come on.
Will you carry it, though?
Yes, no problem.
Thank you.
Quick, smart.
Roll a strength check, Calbo.
If I'm high as fuck, I can carry anything. Where's my strength? 15.
Get these rolls.
So Capri has
Loaded
managed to get
dice.
through quite a lot of the wine, and you go to pick it up, and it's actually a lot lighter than you expected.
It's empty.
Well, it's not empty. There's still a fair bit in there. It's sloshing around, but you kind of realise how much the girl can drink.
Breakfast wine.
Right. So this is the fade to black moment where we end up back in the tower.
Yeah. So you
We'll be back
walk
right
out,
after
and
these messages.
you're not staying in the tower. So you walk towards the
you know
tower.
what I mean.
You walk in. There are a set of spiral stairs that would take you down into the old city.
Yeah.
Or the kind of the below city, and all the houses down here are, shall we say, very individual. Some are kind of like shanties that are built out of just kind of planks of wood. Some are built out of brick. Some are built out of mud. It's basically people have built houses as they got here and taken the space for it. There is no design to the town. It is just houses and settlements. And you, along with the key, Quattro had given you just kind of a rough idea of where the house was. And you reach up to it, and it is just, it's a reasonable size looking, it would look like a 2 or 3 bedroom kind of suburban house of the age. And you put the key in the door and you open it, and it is lavish and gold inside. It is the most obscenely decorated house that you've ever seen. It's the kind of place an oligarch would live. But on the outside, it looks boring as fuck.
Quattro, you old devil.
Wow.
Right, I need to speak to you all before he turns up. Are you listening, Demon Girl?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, just stop speaking so loud.
Sorry, how would you all like to earn 1,000 gold each for a simple job?
I will take any money I can get.
1,000 sounds pretty good to me.
How simple is it?
Deception check.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Just waiting to see what everyone said.
I knew you were going to do that. Shit.
Calbo is suspicious.
I got a natural 1.
Calbo is really suspicious? Calbo is so high that he's become very transcendental and almost telepathic, and he knows that 1,000 is not the desired figure.
I don't believe you.
Okay, sorry, the truth. I'm not here for this. 5,000 gold each between the 4 of us.
Bah, you're a slimy bastard at times, you know that?
Look, I'm being honest.
Am I still suspicious?
No, that is. He's offered 20,000, hasn't he?
Yeah, he offered 20,000, yeah.
This is me being at my most humblest.
Am I shit at maths?
Yes.
Yes.
So, 5,000 gold each. This is it. This is the ticket we need to get away from here. We could hire a galleon. Think of it, Stigveld.
I'll do anything. I just need money.
It's so easy, isn't it, a moment?
Very amenable is Stigveld.
All we have to do is wait for my loathsome brother He's got a plan. Now, let me just warn you. He will promise the world. The moon, the stars. He will say everything you need to hear. As I'm slagging him off, let's say he bursts through the door.
Quattro just kind of bursts in. Well, you found the place.
God,
How's everyone doing? You feeling better, big man? My kobolds are going to be on for about 3 days cleaning that up. That was very impressive, I must admit. Gotta respect a man that can pierce someone to a wall with his vomit. We'll be getting her down for ages.
We don't do anything by halves.
Clearly not.
Can we stop flirting and tell us what the plan is?
Well, hang on a second. I want to know if that pretty little redskin girl...
Here we go.
I want to know if she enjoyed her drink.
Oh, yes, it was really nice, thanks. If you got any more, you know.
I've got a few more cakes.
Oh.
Capri, have you ever had gonorrhea?
Proserpine sat on your shoulder going,
Oh, God, woman.
Shut up, Cat. This is our chance.
he turns to you, Calbo, and says,
You're really fucking high, aren't you?
I don't know which one of you said that.
Excellent. Oh, gang's here. It's a party now, isn't it? Who wants a drink?
Yes!
No, thank you.
He goes over to a cabinet in the corner and opens it up, and it's full of alcohol. And
I think we all need bread.
Well, the baker won't be open for a few hours now. Let's have some whiskey.
Of course.
he
Wait a second.
Two glasses of whiskey.
What whiskey is that?
It's just Movis.
Yeah.
It's just Movis.
Fuck's sake, I can't say it.
It's just Movis Reserve.
Never mind.
It's now fancy.
Can I eat one of my rations? Because my dragon's really hungry at this point.
Yeah, sure. So he pours 2 glasses because Stigveld hasn't given him an answer on a drink, and he hands one to Capri.
Oh, I thought my... Nope.
All right. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
The thought of drink to Stigveld right now is not appealing.
Yeah. And incidentally, the tumbler of whiskey is full.
Yeah. You know what they say, whiskey before wine. Fucked. Wine before
I think
whiskey.
Capri's getting laid tonight,
Fucked.
isn't she? She's getting laid tonight.
So Quattro turns back to the group and goes,
Well, have you had a chance to think about my offer?
I'll do it.
So, wait. We don't know the details of the job, just the prize. 5,000 each.
Seems like a great idea to me.
Wait. You mewling quimp.
You've been waiting to say that for ages, haven't you?
Yes. Tell us the job now, Quattro, and don't leave any stone unturned. This is not like the Griffin fiasco 15 years ago, where you forgot to mention it was a fucking Griffin.
I said he had a pet, didn't I?
Dude.
How
Every
was
single
I to know it
detail.
Okay. I'll give you every detail I have.
And this is the first time in ages you've seen Treble get his book out.
Oh, the book's out. So, Quattro drinks about half of his glass, and he sits down on one of the chairs and goes,
So
No. Quattro turns the chair backwards and he leans on the back of the chair.
oh.
You know he would. You know he would.
Yeah, he would.
It's a brick.
So he does that. So he goes,
Well, it must be obvious that I don't make this much coin as a bard. I've got a bit of a side hustle. And the reason why... Oh, fuck it.
And he pulls the hat off and the wig off. And the reason why I'm here and using this stupid identity... What? Yes, big man. I sound like him.
Oh,
you sound like me. Yes, that's correct.
Wait, when did you come in the room?
Capri instantly turned off.
No, he's still got the wine.
This is going to be harder than I thought. Anyway, yes. Bards pay well. You can live as a bard, but I want to be rich. Like he does.
Mm-hmm. Speak for yourself.
I am, and I'm also speaking for you because I know how much you love money. Anyway.
Oh, money.
Yes. Anyway, I have a little bit of a side hustle where I find things for people and liberate them from other people.
Guys, he's a thief.
No. I'm a good thief.
Like the time you tried to steal the king's signet.
Well, it worked.
You chopped his finger off.
Okay, I wasn't a good thief then, but I got it, didn't I?
Yes, and you're not welcome in that kingdom ever again.
Well, it was a shitty kingdom up in the north. Very cold. Didn't like
Yes,
it.
it was pretty cold, actually.
Played havoc with my skin. Anyway, I'm very aware my voice is going very Stewie Griffin right now, but we're going to go with it.
Damn you, vile woman.
Repeated my work since the day I escaped your wretched womb.
Just keep thinking of Ewan McGregor. Hello there.
Hello there. Ah, yes, there we go.
There you go. That's how you get back.
Yes. Vicky on point as ever. Anyway, okay.
I thought you were being sick.
So, yes, I'm very capable of stealing most things. However, I've come up in a roadblock here, and I think the problem is my cover was too good. They really liked Quattro O'Clef as a performer, and I became rather famous here rather quickly, and I can't use my usual tactics to get this thing.
It's good to be liked, isn't it, brother?
Well, it's amazing to be liked, but it doesn't get you paid when you're trying to find something particular.
No, they always seem to pay you in food. We barely eat.
Yeah,
we're halflings. For God's sake.
I started donating it to the poor. They seem to like it.
Oh. Oh, wow.
So, but seriously now, so there is an item here. It's called the Heart of Horus.
Need me to punch a man's heart out?
No. It's an item of legend. It's not a real heart. At least I fucking hope it isn't. Be rather messy.
And then what Treble does, he flips to a page, one of his earlier pages in his book, and shows him the picture of it.
Yes.
Okay.
He's always been obsessed with it.
Well, the thing is, I'm not trying to steal it from me this time. Someone else has asked for it.
What?
They're paying handsomely for it. It's here. It's in Movis.
Since when?
Since about 6 months ago.
And you've been doing this for 6 months? Oh, my word.
Yes, and it's hellish. I tell you, it's the worst. I just want to go back and play a lovely piano concerto somewhere. No, I've got playing a lute and pretending to be this rock
I always
and roll
wondered,
star.
You never liked the strings.
No. Ruined my nails.
Capri getting more and more turned off. Realising all halflings are just camp little musicians.
I'm still drunk, I don't care.
Well, no, to be fair, it's just the O'Clef family.
Yeah.
I mean, if we ever meet Stanza, fucking hell, I'm going to have to work really hard on her, aren't I?
It's going to have to be Pip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably going to have to be Pip. Anyway, so the mayor of this town, a man called Sidro Goodson. He's a lovely man. He's one of the nicest men I've ever met. He's also a collector of things, of strange things. Things that sometimes he lets people see, and sometimes he will refuse to let people see. And I have it on good authority that he has it in the palace here.
Uh-oh. Who's the regent of this place?
Sidro Goodson, I just said.
Oh, is he actually the regent? Oh, no, okay. Fair enough.
Well, this place doesn't have a regent. It's an elected mayor, but he's been elected he's been elected for like the last 30 years. He is loved.
Okay.
People adore the man.
And let me guess, he loves you.
Unfortunately, yes.
Have you laid with him?
Oh, no, not this one. He's far too old for me.
That's a change.
Hey, I have standards.
Shit.
Sometimes.
Shit. No, Capri, don't you worry. He's never tried a demon girl before.
No, but I was fond of a tale.
I don't have to sleep, you know.
Oh, wow. This is disgusting.
Filth.
Yes, he is an ardent collector. He collects artifacts, curios, weapons. If you go into the palace, you will see a reclaimed dragon skeleton. I think it's a replica, but it's mighty impressive.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that was not here before he started here. Okay. That has existed here for about 24 years.
Okay.
Incredible when you see it.
Right, so let me get this straight. I know how you tick. You've discovered a secret underground entrance. Let's say you wait for the dead of night. You want us to sneak in there, sneak out. No one needs to know.
Sort of, but simpler.
Oh, okay.
See, one byproduct of becoming this famous here and having the money that these idiots are throwing at me is that I have paid off about 3 guards who will quite happily just pop you in a box and put you into the secure area.
Oh, that's bloody easy.
Yes.
How big are the boxes?
Big enough for all 4 of you.
Oh.
Don't we need a big box?
Oh.
Trust me, you will be fine. It will be comfortable. I'll even put cushions in there. But you won't have to be in it for very long.
And let me guess, you won't be joining us.
No, I will be distracting Sidro. See, you need to understand the way that the palace is laid out. Most of the palace you can access, and I've accessed it. I've walked through it. His collection is marvelous. He's got 17 swords from home, you know, the kind that we never let out people have. And somehow he has them. God knows how, but he has so many things. But there is a part of the palace which is no one is allowed in. He claims it's his bedchambers, but it's a quarter of the palace.
Right.
No one needs a bedroom that big. Much as I'd like a bedroom that big.
Oh, yes.
But I believe it's in there because I have scoped this place out, as to use your thief parlance of your friends. You know, those ruffians you used to go and get drunk with.
Let's not talk about those.
I watched and I paid attention. I even borrowed a cloak that rendered me invisible.
You still have it?
No.
Oh, lost. Typical.
You can't find
Lost
it.
Exactly, I can't find it. Put it down somewhere and it went missing. But I've seen boxes go into this area, boxes of a size where items do not come back out of it into the main hall. It has to be in there.
There's got to be a catch. This sounds like such an easy heist.
I'm sure there is, but I'm giving you the information I can get. There is one thing that I have been able to get, which is secreted away and will be provided to you on the night of the heist. I can get you the floor plans.
Okay, right. Let me think. Right. I have just one adage to that. Remember how you always like the rings that I wear?
Yes.
I have a new one.
Hmm?
Let's say we all get 10,000 gold each, and you take this ring. What say you?
Let me see the ring.
Takes it off. It's that one that I got from episode 2 or whatever.
It was episode 2.
Did you have it appraised in there? I can't remember.
No.
He did.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
He did, and it gave him a bonus on performance checks.
Yep.
Quattro looks it over and says, "It's just a gold band."
You do. It's been on my hand for months now. Come on.
Just because you've worn it,
Brother.
doesn't mean I want to. Roll persuasion.
Shit. 17.
Fuck. He looks and goes, "You've been wearing this?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any properties to it?"
You'll have to find out. Well, let's just say I had this ring on and my performance has been a lot better.
And he looks up towards the rest of you and goes, "Is that true?"
He did do a cool song
I did a cool song.
Pretty good.
after the ring.
Yeah. No. Yeah, after the ring, yeah.
Andy shagged a fairy.
Ah, brother. Did you go and play in the Feywoods?
Well, I was lost.
In fact, his performance was that good, she wanted to marry him.
There you go, brother. Look at this. You can't. 10,000 gold each. To you, 40,000 gold is nothing. To us, it's everything. We could hire a galleon for that. For my tall friend here. For his trip. Let's just say, away.
Fine. You have a deal.
You all heard that?
10,000 each.
Stigveld, if he betrays us, behead the man.
Oh, he won't betray us. Will you?
No, of course not. Why would I betray you? You're doing me a favour.
People tend to betray us.
Yeah, we've been a bit stung, brother. This is nothing personal. It is personal.
To be fair, Treble, betrayal follows him. I said it follows you. I didn't say it came from you.
Okay, so yes, there we go, everybody. 10,000 gold each. What do you think of that?
I was happy with 1,000. 10,000's great.
Yep.
I like this girl.
I bet you do.
She knows what's going on. Would you like another drink, dear?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You're licking the bottom of the glass.
Oh, no
Can I
one
do
say
an
it.
investigation check?
Oh, come on, say it.
No. Yes, I'll take another glass, please.
My tongue reaches all the way to the bottom.
He takes the glass off you and he fills it up again to the brim with whiskey. And returns back, and at this point, Proserpine's kind of hopped off your shoulder and just gotten bored and gone sat on top of Stigveld's head.
So,
Stigveld's just kind of sat there utterly rigid, unsure what to do with his drunken
I
self.
want to do a check.
Yes, what check would you like to do?
I want to see if you're leaving anything out. Because I'm still technically transcendently high.
True. So, roll whatever check you feel is appropriate. Is it investigation? It may be insight, I think. Actually, a roll insight check with advantage.
Fucking dice 3.
Well, you're rolling at advantage, so roll the highest. So roll again and take the highest.
Woohoo! 16.
16. Okay, so what do you want insight on?
you won't even know the question to ask.
I don't think you've told us everything. What have you left out?
Have I left anything out? Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here.
You probably haven't.
So he goes, well...
You haven't told us a time and date.
The time and date is irrelevant. It's whenever you want to do it. I would suggest it at night.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't suggest it now, given the state of her, him, and him. Don't think they'd be able to get into a heist. I have to also say, absolutely no bloodshed. This needs to be stealth. You get in, get out.
Now we're talking.
Are we keeping our weapons here?
No, you may take your weapons with you, but you may need to use them for whatever reason, but do not kill anybody.
If somebody attacks me, can't be held responsible for what happens.
Well, that's fine. That's self-defense.
Me neither.
Don't go sneaking in there and just murdering for the sake of it.
We never do that as a group. We're nice people. We don't kill. Do we, guys?
And he's going to roll an insight check on that to see if you're lying.
Oh, dear.
Ooh, 19.
Well, there was this horse.
And a few caved heads.
And some hospital patients.
And a saw blade.
Another dragonkin. A bear.
Manticore.
Crocodile.
But they all had it coming. All of them.
I'm sure they did.
All of them had it coming.
Just slowly kind of picks up his glass and just downs the whole thing.
Oh, we did get out of the prison of hope as well.
Yes, I've been meaning to ask, how did you manage to do that?
That was me.
Many have...
Your little girlfriend over here, she got us out.
Oh, well
Still
done,
to
dear.
no
Thank you.
explanation.
Yeah, she still hasn't.
Thank you for
Thank
saving my brother.
I can't remember. I have no memory, Stigveld. Stop rubbing it in.
I was going to say, you know how she did it because she got in through the teleporter.
Yeah, okay.
Because she was being helped by that elf.
Yeah, but why?
Why she has no idea, but yeah. So Quattro stands up and he says, "The heart of Horus, it's important. It's been important to me and Treble all of our lives, as a legend, as a story that our father used to tell me. But it is an important item. It is powerful."
Mm-hmm.
And does someone want to roll a history check to see if they remember?
I'll do it because I've got my book.
Yeah.
18.
18. So you recant to the group that the Heart of Horus was created after the defeat of Horus the Doom Whisperer.
Yeah.
A horrendous necromancer that once plagued the Western Isles of the Hollows, and when he was defeated, his heart was taken and put into marble, and it became this item. And it's said that you can channel power with it.
Yeah, it's halfling folklore as well. We're like terrified. It's like one of those to scare your kids, isn't it?
Yeah. So Treble recounts that, and Quattro was like, "Yes, brother, I remember the stories, and it's tantalizing. I drool at night thinking that this is so close. I just want to see it."
It was father's legacy.
Well, it wasn't really his legacy. It was a legacy he wanted us to know about.
You knew him differently than I. You was always his favourite.
No, I wasn't.
Well, I wasn't either.
No, Stanza was. That's why we hate it. That's why we hate her.
That's true. That is true. Stanza. My
Yes,
God.
Daddy's little girl and all that. It was very annoying.
Mm-hmm. So, we will do this upon the agreed amount. Here's the ring as down payment. I trust.
Excellent, thank you. And he takes the ring from you, and you're going to have to adjust your stats, my boy.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
As you kind of lean over to hand over the ring, he spots the lunar lute. He goes, What happened to your old lute?
Oh. You know, I've never liked amphibious lizards and scaly things.
Careful.
Just
You know about him behind us, right?
He won't remember this in the morn.
Okay.
He's right.
Well, a giant alligator just destroyed it.
Oh, that is a shame. I remember you learnt on that lute. It was a marvelous piece of wood.
It was.
Oh, I'm very sorry, brother. And he gives you a hug, and it's actually, you feel some
real.
genuine sympathy from me. Yeah. Genuine sympathy from it.
Took that one off a fairy, though.
Shut up. He's obsessed with Fays.
And as he steps back, he just slaps you in the face and starts laughing. You fucking idiot!
That's what I said.
Why did you take a lute from the Fae?
Oh, I needed a loot.
I have 16 here.
I said this originally
to
to the group, but we didn't make it to Movis. Time I needed to play. You know what it's like. You forget.
But you can
how
say
to play.
no to You can say no to strange Fae giving you things.
Look at
Remember?
it. Look at it.
I mean, it is rather pretty.
Yes, exactly.
But still. Oh, you fool.
We're not going back to the Feywood ever again.
Yes, but remember, the Fae will always find you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been lovely speaking to you.
Don't forget your wig.
Oh, yes. And he gets his wig and he puts it back on, puts the hat on, glass on. And I'll talk like this again because, quite frankly, I have to.
Quattro, can I borrow some of these magazines?
Take them.
It's got
Feel free to.
It's got combat written on them. I need to read up a bit.
We'll sleep here tonight and we'll meet back here in the evening tomorrow.
You take as much time as you need here.
No, we will.
Don't have to do this tomorrow. We don't have to do it in a week. You take as much time as you need. Rest up.
We're not staying a week.
I'm just explaining. Rest up. Hit the shops. Get yourself prepared.
Yes.
Make sure you know what's to go on. Because as soon as you get in that box, we lose contact. So be ready. And roll dice properly.
Little one number 2.
Yes, you giant fucking idiot.
Where's the bed?
It's upstairs, isn't it?
There's a room that's probably just full of mattresses, isn't there? Like one of those pimp rooms where the whole floor's a mattress.
I'm going
nice.
to bed. Just trundles off.
You get some shut-eye, sunshine. Well, that's hard to say with a Cockney accent. Shut-eye,
You
sunshine.
get some fucking shut-eye.
It's just all those apple and stip pears.
Apples and stipes.
I knew he said it. Hence why I'm not a Cockney.
You sound like one, you fucking mag.
I'll return tomorrow night and we'll discuss further. Okay?
Good morrow.
Good morrow to you, little brother. You know what? It's nice to finally see you. I'm glad you're okay.
Likewise.
Quattro, why? And he walks out the door and into the night.
Okay. She wanted him to stay, didn't she?
The cat jumps up onto your shoulder, Capri, and just goes, get a grip of yourself.
Shut up, cat.
And I think that's a nice place to leave this episode of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep?
Oh,
that is the end of episode 12. Lots of drama here. No one had to fight.
It was
Biggie
an episode of
only rolled bad
EastEnders,
half
wasn't
the
it?
time. It fucking was. My throat is killing me right now. I have to tell you. You've been listening to Stig as Stigveld. Iggy as Calbo Greymerkin, Candy Machine as Capri Smitty, Oodles as Treble Clef, and me, Gadget, as the Dungeon Master. You can find us on Twitter at Scorched Sheep or at Modern Escapism. On both of those, you can find all of our lovely social links, including the link to our lovely, lovely Discord full of lovely people being lovely. And it would be lovely if you joined us there. We're on Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/Modern Escapism and sign up at the Scorched Sheep tier to get early access, ad-free listening, as well as bonus content such as character sheets, maps, and custom artwork for each episode. And if you join at the Biggie Bundle, you can also support Modern Escapism, get all the bonuses for that show too. If you enjoyed this week's parody song, Trouble Went Down to Fixa, patrons will get the song as a free bonus download next week to keep and adore forever, so it's worth signing up. Please do leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Good Pods, Podchaser, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts. It really does help us out. Next episode of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep is coming on the 17th of November for patrons and the 19th for everybody else. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
It's Dane Ashglade, isn't it?
Yes.
I thought
yeah,
it was, yeah.
Danish ash tray.
No,
Dane
Dane
Edna.
Ashglade.